Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be cleaning up the big slab that we poured the other day. It turned out really nice, man. I mean, it looks really good. You know, I'm a very picky person on how everything looks, but there's only so much you can do on broom finished concrete or concrete in general. It is an imperfect product. You're putting mud down and making it flat and perfect, so there's always going to be little things here and there that I don't like, but overall this thing turned out amazing. The sun's hitting it, and actually this sun is casting any flaw this thing has. It's hitting it, but I mean, this slab did turn out really nice for sure. But we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning up. But basically this video is gonna be cleaning and preparing this slab, or getting the slab up to where it needs to be to get it sealed. So we're actually gonna have a guy come seal it here in about a week. He's gonna come here and pressure wash it and then seal it, everything. They wanted everything sealed. So we are gonna start on with the cantilever, and that's the biggest thing here. We're gonna get this cantilever ripped apart, sanded, and grinded down. And we're just gonna do a lot of details. And these are the details that add up to a successful project. And you can apply these details wherever you're at, whether you landscaping or any industry, you can apply these details. But specifically, if you're in the concrete world or in the pool world, you can apply it to the pools. So we're gonna start by getting these shredded off, and then we're gonna keep moving from there. I gotta do some scraping here. I'll show you, I'm gonna show you all kinds of stuff. So. Now, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, and you're not gonna see this anywhere on YouTube hardly. There's a couple guys that'll show you this kind of stuff, but these are supposed to be cut in with hand joints. I hate cut joints, and not only that, it doesn't match anything. You know, this is all hand control joints. More importantly than that is the cracking of this concrete. This is meant to be here, and it's just not here. And so what happened was, now I have a crack right here. It got covered up by the dust right here, and it goes all the way to here, and then it just spliced all the way down. And honestly, it just kind of drives me up a wall, you know, because this is one of the biggest reasons I am here when these projects get poured, is I'm like, details. But at some point, it's like, you can only do so much. You know, these are basic things that need to be addressed. And you know, you do concrete long enough, you're supposed to know that, all right? And it frustrates me to death, because it is concrete. Yes, it's gonna crack, but like, I've worked very hard to figure out what that's gonna do, when that's gonna do it, and eliminate those cracks. But it's kind of hard when your guys keep forgetting. And you know, these are contract guys. These aren't like my employees, so it's like they're supposed to know. And I'll tell you what, man, it's just super frustrating, but just want to be honest, you know, about it, and really show you guys the struggles of what goes on. And it's just like, I don't know, minor details that are very important to me, and they're just bugging me. Some other details about the job that I would really like to get better and to be better. And yeah, so, oh well, it is what it is. Do the best we can. We're still on a high level of finish compared to a ton of people in this city. These are some of the best guys in the entire area here. So, you know, it's not like we're putting up shabby concrete. It's just, I want all these little details perfected. So it's just personal preference. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the faces on all these, because it's just a matter of time before it cracks, and I want it to look good. You know what I mean? Beautiful. What I'm gonna do here, that ain't gonna be cut. So hopefully we don't have too big of an issue. I'm gonna cut it later because my guess is most of these are gonna crack. So hopefully it will not cause a problem. I learned this a long time ago when it comes to this face, whether it's on the pool or when we're out, that it does like this crack. It just goes in and out, and I hate that, you know. Where's my little I'm gonna use this as a square. I don't have a square with me, but anyway, I learned it, so I'm making sure, you know, hey, we're gonna make sure it's all cut always. You guys can see, man, look at that edge. Looks so nice. It's beautiful. Everything turned out really well on that. All that water bled right to the surface and made a really nice stamp. You can see it here too. Look at that, man. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's a big part of it. And also a big part of it is when you pour this thing, you know, hitting it with a vibrator. They say tapping it, but we hit it with a vibrator like 8 inches away, and all of our concrete's on a 6 slump. And it's a pea gravel mix or crushed stone mix, like a 3/8. So that all comes into play. So what we'll end up doing is vibrating it and then do a little tap on it. Sometimes the guys forget to tap, but at the very least you need to hit it with the vibrator. But I'm kind of rushing right now to get these joints cut because we're almost like a half day late on stripping these. It was cold, hot, cold, so we're like, we don't want to strip them too early. And with that, you got this concrete wanting to crack, and it already cracked in the corner, you can see. But I don't want it to get these faces too, you know. I got the total for this bill, and with the release and the color, we're at like $270 a yard of concrete for this thing. So that's 1 bucket of release. The color was like $55 a yard for color. So, you know, we're like looking at like $210, $205 for a yard of concrete. But it's got all the additives that you need and want to make your concrete really, really nice. Very important to have all these additives, man. Very important. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this box up. You'd be surprised how many people do not clean them. I don't know, I don't understand it, but stuff like this, man, this bugs me. You know, I know some of you guys that do concrete are watching this channel, you're like, maybe, maybe not, but you know, maybe I'm wrong, but you're like, what in the world is he even talking about? Because, you know, this is pretty typical in the concrete world, where it's like these details. It's like, you guys ain't coming back to clean them. Somebody else is, or maybe you do know and it's just not your deal as far as contract goes. I don't know. But I like them to put a nice little edge right here by the auto cover. Trims it out really nice. I missed a spot right there too, man. Jeez. Kills me, bro. Kills me. This is actually high. I don't know why that's high. Blast. This is why I watch them when I do concrete, man. I watch them, and you know, there's only so much I can do, right? At some point, it's the skill of the guy doing it. And hey, always something to better yourself on. It's kind of life. That's how it goes, you know. But you can dang well bet we're gonna put the best effort we got into it. So. I just got done. I hit this with a grinder. This will be out of the way. This will all get covered up, but I think, whoa, easy, buddy. I think in future when we do these auto covers, I think I might actually get like a little thing of concrete. This is colored, so that would be an issue, but maybe on regular concrete pours, come out to like here. Get like a little bag of concrete and just fill in like this little section down here, and then like finish it just to here, and then like cut it down with a knife, like a trowel. That way when we go up here, we don't have to worry about underneath of that Z form. I think I might try that on the next one, because even though you never see it with the auto cover, it still kind of bugs me. I like it to be nice, you know, nice and precise. So yeah, future potential. Oh, whether it's your job or you're working for somebody or you're the concrete guy or whatever, these details, man, they add up. One thing you guys will see, well, if you watch the videos, is these got J-bolt. I've got J-bolts in here, right here, by every single one of these, and I'm not playing around. You know, Cover Star does like little ones. Cover Star will do it. Some other people do it, but for the most part, it's not standard. So this is like a 12-inch J-bolt. It's all the way down to here. And just not messing around with it, dude. I don't want this ever to pull out, because this is a walk-on lid. You know, it's made to walk on. So those things got a ton of force, way more than you think. That's my experience. I've had a couple separate on me, and it doesn't look good when your stuff is just breaking apart 2 weeks after you built it. It's pretty good. It's probably as good as that's gonna get. Nothing looks worse when you seal it and it's all done and everything, and you've got like these, all these edges are just dirty, you know. Cleaning them up like this is absolutely, you know, just such a finishing touch on all this. It's just so necessary. That's it, guys. Everything's nice and cleaned. Cuts, all the joints are cut. This top is sanded, that's cut. All this is cleaned up. The deck drain's looking good. I've got them all notched in this control joint so water flows through them when it rains. Everything looks good. Got the skimmer and the sump tube all cleaned up. So this whole job looks really, really nice. The next stage is for them, they're gonna end up putting stone pillars here and then like a fence in between all the way around. And then the brick guys coming, they're gonna redo this entire home in brick. So there's a lot they got going on, but that's pretty much it, guys. These details are very important when it comes to projects, especially concrete and pools for us, because you know, we want to make sure that we have a great product, and that's part of it. Those details are very important to us, and we want to stay one step ahead of the game. You know, we're trying to pour the best concrete as possible. It just happens. It's not as perfect as I'd like it. You know, I'm very much a perfectionist. You couldn't tell, a little OCD on that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, there's only so much I can do. Concrete is concrete at the end of the day as well. So it's kind of the name of the game. But we're done for the day. It's only like noon. So we're going to split. I don't think we got anything else to do today. We got to clean the trailer, but
Clean up all this crap.
yeah, we got to load this truck and whatnot. But I ain't going to bore you with that. So check out the link in the description for the free coaching giveaway for the month, and I will see you guys on Friday.